This is a prayer for all those grieving losses. And when I say grieving losses, that could be the loss of those deceased who passed on to the ancestral burial grounds. Or you could be grieving the loss of those released, those you had to let go of, those that were no longer serving a purpose in your life in a positive way. I send you all comfort. I send you the light of the Most High. I send you the love of your ancestors. I love you, and I thank you for being present and taking the time to do the work, to heal for as long as that may take. I'm here to support you on that journey. Sit comfortably, palms in the position for rooting, for grounding in the Gyan Mudra. Index finger to thumb, other fingers outstretched on your thighs, back of the palms. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale through your mouth. Feeling yourself rooting. Feel the roots extending from the base of your spine and the bottom of your feet down into the earth. Breathe in through your mouth. Exhale. Feel yourself connecting even more to the earth. Inhale. Feel your crown opening at the top of your head. Exhale and feel the light and love of the ascended masters, angels, deities, archangels, all coming down upon you in the form of light. Breathe in. Fill yourself up with that light. Feel it going all through your body. Exhale and glow. Feel yourself lighting up from inside out. Stay in this energy, feeling the support and the love and the light of your guides. And breathe through your nose naturally. In and out. Deep breaths. Focusing on the feeling of the air as it comes in your nose and the feeling of it as it exits your body. The feeling of nourishment and nurturing energy coming in, and the feeling of what no longer serves you, leaving your energy, your vibration. And continue to breathe as we allow ourselves to mourn. Breathe and think about those you have lost. Think about those who have passed on. Think about those you have released. Whatever resonates for you at this time, breathe and visualize their energy in your mind's eye as you would like to remember them. And just breathe. Visualize yourself as your higher self facing this person as you see them in their physical. And just wrap your arms around them. Whether they return this love and energy is not important. Wrap your arms around their energy. Allow yourself to cry. Scream if you feel to. Your feelings are valid. Any form of loss or release or transition affects us emotionally. And if we don't allow these emotions to freely be expressed, then we repress them within and they can become dis-ease. My light tribe, hold on to this figure in your vision. Free yourself of any dis-ease that may sit buried within you from holding in this pain. Let yourself grieve. Deep breaths. Let yourself cry in your vision. It's alright to cry. Crying takes the pain out of you. It's alright to cry. It makes you feel better. It's alright to cry. Crying takes the pain out of you. It's alright to cry. It makes you feel better. It's alright to cry. Crying takes the pain out of you. It's alright to cry. It makes you feel better. Breathe. Let everything out. Your feelings are valid. Never let someone tell you how you should feel or for how long. I'm going to say that again as you breathe it in and integrate it into your being. Your feelings are valid. Never let someone tell you how you should feel or for how long. Just don't stay in it. Let the feelings come out and mature in this process. Comfort yourself. Stretch out your arms as you're breathing now and wrap them around your body. Love your human but child of God self. Gain understanding. Accept there may be no reason why for you ever. Some things just are. And our lesson is to learn detachment, to learn flexibility, to learn acceptance, and to learn to let go. And as you put your hands back onto your lap, palms up and open to receive, slowly let go of the one you are visualizing. Allow them to become light energy, whether they are living or deceased. Allow them to be covered in divine light and move on. Allow their spirit to move on. It doesn't mean you lose them, no. In fact, now you are connected vibrationally and they are always with you. Whether living or deceased, you're always connected. Feel that right now. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale. Feel that connection to the all. Take another deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale. Let them go. Let them become one with your energy. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Feeling their energy all around you. Exhale. Feel good. Smile. Take a deep breath in. Returning to the space you're in. Exhale and feel yourself returning back into your sacred space. If you feel you left your body, allow your spirit to return. Give thanks in whichever way you give thanks for that energy of that person returning to you so that you could begin this healing process. And anytime you need to, return and do this again and again, because the healing process is ongoing. Move your feet as you return to your space. Slowly rub the tops of your legs and smile, knowing that though the healing is ongoing, there is a point during the healing where you begin to feel wonderful. You begin to feel the grief leaving, and you can begin to celebrate this transition, this change. Slowly open your eyes and know that you are loved and so blessed, because you are doing the work that many before you may not have done. But here you are. Acknowledge that. I salute you, light worker. It's not easy to grieve, nor are we given much time and space to do so. I give you the time and the space here to heal whenever and for however long you need to. I love you. God loves you. Your ancestors love you. Now you go out into the world and you make us proud. Welcome to your Pick a Power reading portion of today's segment. Sorry, I'm lotioning up. Those of you who know me here, y'all know the winter, my skin gets dry. And we are just going into spring now at the time of this video. And so I'm trying to give my skin a reboot. You know, like wake back up. Okay, we good now. All right, ooh. I'm getting a ringing in my ear, so the angels are gathering for this session. Um, Let me just get some music that's not going to get me flagged. And we can get right into it. Even though this episode I haven't really cared, I've been just using the music that I think is best for you guys. And if I can't monetize this video, so be it. My work here is bigger than monetizing, and making money. The work I do here is really because I am on a mission, like I told y'all. Hashtag 1 million light workers. And yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. So, okay, they're not showing me the music that I want. It's just for me. I like a little ambiance in the background. Okay, so let me clear the vibe. Y'all see we got 4 pal pick a pal. And Mother Mary is the top card. So just know you're going to be getting your ultimate advice from the energy of Mother Mary. Now, whether you believe in this ascended master or not, doesn't matter. She can still bring you a message through me. Okay? All right. So this incense I'm burning is from a collection of incense made to activate certain chakras. This one is for the solar plexus, which vibrates to the color yellow. And so wear some yellow today if you want to really feel a boost when you're seeing this video. That would be a good day to put on some yellow. Put a yellow flower in your hair if you're feminine. If you're a masculine, wear something flashy, like some gold jewelry or something I'm seeing. But yeah, good day for yellow. And those that don't know, solar plexus is right beneath the rib cage, right above the belly button, okay? And that is your center for your self-determination, your confidence, your willpower to see things through, okay? So let me stick this here. And we're ready. Oh, okay, I put the incense stick in and they pushed it back up. That's weird. Very weird. Okay, I'm gonna move it. Maybe it does not belong right there in front of me. I'll put it over here. Okay, so we have PAL 1, PAL 2, PAL 3, and PAL 4. PAL 1 is represented by this beautiful card. PAL 2 is represented by this beautiful card. PAL 3 is represented by this beautiful card. And PAL 4 is represented by this beautiful card. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. I got a little incense dust here. I hate that. And exhale. One more time. Breathe in. Been doing a lot of work today, so we need this breath work. Exhale. Just releasing any worries, any stress, any tension that may be in your body. Let it all go down into the ground to Mama Earth. All right, guys. So by now you should have made your choice between 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'll be right back. Even if you haven't, take your time. You can pause it here. I'll be back with Pal number 1. Hey, Pal 1. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to this Mother Mary Oracle card, and this is your advice, just overall advice. I'm going to read it last. This reading is fairly a quickie, but very informative, okay? So, my Pal 1s, by the way, I want you to really pay attention to hunger. I don't know. It's just hitting me now. Like my stomach started growling, and I was fine all this time up until right now. And it gives me the feeling that there's something you're longing for or hungry for, even if it's not literally. It could literally be food for some of you, but it just feels like you're starving for something, and maybe your higher self is gonna. It brought you here today to show you that you get this hunger, satisfied at some point within a year, or to show you why you have this driving hunger or calling or longing for something. Okay, so let's get started. Where will you be a year from now? You have the Ten of Wands reversed. So hopefully you'll be letting go of a lot of burdens and things that weighed you down. Because that bag looks heavy, like sheesh. You have the Ace of Swords. Yes. Finally listening to your intuition and letting go of what no longer serves you brings you to the truth, to a new, fresh start. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. I do see a year from now you being kind of your energy pulled in many different directions. So be careful of that. You have the Knight of Swords. A lot of work you'll be doing spreading your truth. I just want you to be sure that you are able. Oh, my stomach went really loud there. I might have to stop and eat something, guys, for your read. But yeah, something with you communicating the truth. Try not to get your energy pulled all over the place. In a year, you are going to be in a position where it looks like. Well, let me get the last card out before I start. And you have the Three of Swords. Okay. So a year from now, where will you be? If you stay in the same flow. Well, my power ones, if you stay in the same flow, you may find yourself feeling very, very overwhelmed and burdened by a lot of responsibilities. However, I do see you realizing this. Maybe you're realizing this now. And if you're not, you're getting a warning here to start to prioritize and let go of burdens, things that are not necessary, things you should not be carrying, especially carrying by yourself. This is the truth. You have to listen to your intuition. There's something you're doing that it makes you feel good, but it's like you're flaky with it. It's something that you do and you don't do it. You do it and you don't do it. You're not committed to it. And there's a need to commit to something that really, really gets you excited. And maybe you're not committing because perhaps you committed before and it didn't go the way you wanted and left you kind of heartbroken and feeling distressed. I do see you speaking your truth being very important. There's something with communicating in the truth and your intuition that's going to be very important a year from now. However, there is a need now for you to let go of some burdens, to let go of things that no longer serve a purpose in your energy and commit to something. With this card center, it feels like you're not committing to one thing. And I'm not getting a person. It feels like activities, like you're just trying to do everything. And that is going to end you with nothing. Not nothing, but a feeling of nothing really came into full fruition. That type of vibe. And because of this, you have felt very heartbroken. But what you're warning you're getting right now, a year from now, is that if you start to prioritize now, let go of things that are not serving a purpose right now. Not saying never, never do them, never, never go here, never, never be there. No. What they're saying is prioritize. What do you want to do first? Focus your energy there and do that. You have time for everything else. Okay? There is a need for you to really get rooted in throat chakra energy and listening to that intuition, third eye. So I'm seeing communicating, speaking your truth being very important a year from now, or maybe that's what gets you to where you're going to be. But if you don't want to end up burnt out or heartbroken by things you put your energy into, the time is now to prioritize and release that which is not serving a purpose. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself a year from now trying to do many different things unsuccessfully. Okay? You want to succeed, so there's some things you have to cut out. All right. So, what could help you focus now to level up? Movement helps my energy and emotions flow. So, some steam would help right about now. Soul transforming energy and movement. And that's great because this session ends with some movement. So you, number ones, should definitely partake in it. But there's a need for you to dance, to be involved in some form of fitness, even if it's sexual energy. There's a need for you to move your body. It helps your energy boost, and it helps your emotions. Ooh, I know y'all had to hear that, but it helps your emotions to flow. And on that note, my ones, I'm going to pause for a minute and eat something. All right, I'm back. Let me drink some water. Well, my ones, while I was breaking for a second to snack on something, a message came through. Because I really didn't eat fully, I snacked on something just so I would be good enough to finish this. And what it's giving me is that's the flow you're on right now. You're letting your energy get to a level where you're good enough to do something up to a certain point. And then you're pulling your energy into another direction. And then you're doing enough there until you're worn out. It's just like your energy's all over the place and nothing is getting 100% of your energy. And at this time, they're telling you it's time for that, okay? So get to dancing, get into some form of fitness that'll help your emotions, that we've been working on this whole segment to move freely out of your body, especially, be released. So what could help you? No, how will you have spiritually grown a year from now? The sirens. I knew you had a lot to do with speaking. Use your voice, expansion, and freedom. So a year from now, spiritually, you will be someone who words, I'm hearing, change the world in a way. And maybe not on a huge scale, but on a scale large enough that you leave an impact in the lives of many. I do feel that you are meant to be someone who speaks and reaches many people. Like that is your thing a year from now, is something with communicating, speaking. It could be social media, it could be motivational speaking. For some of you, it's motivational speaking. And fitness. For some of you, you are helping people who deal with heartbreak. You maybe counsel people who are grieving. But there is a need for you to prioritize, okay? And make sure you take care of that throat chakra, because it is going to get an upgrade within a year where you'll be using it for spiritual work, to expand yourself and others, to free your thoughts and your visions and give others that same freedom. That's what many of you are meant to do. Some of you here are dancers, many of you here are speakers, okay? But I'm getting a lot of fitness, dance, and spoken word maybe not even spoken, I didn't even mean to say that. So maybe yes, spoken word. I meant to say in public speaking. Okay. So lastly, how have you already spiritually evolved? You have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. My ones, you have already cleared karma that might have had you in a place or an energy of lack. You are now in a vibration of overflow. And I'm going to go to the book to give you the full details for what that means right now for you. So many good things are headed your way, my ones. Or they're already occurring in your life right now, but you might be thinking they're not possible or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it, defining what it means, who has it, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is so much beauty in love. Opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you, my power ones. Yet it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information and stimulation, distracting you from the truth that all is well. And that's why maybe you're doing a lot and maybe you finally realize, I ain't got to do all of this. Everything is fine. All I have to do, yeah, that's the truth, is be in the energy of overflow. Sometimes all this overflow can be overwhelming, and you may find yourself responding with empathy overload. Empathy overload occurs when you tune into the collective angst and fear about impending changes and uncertainties. It's unmanageable. You feel like you're drowning in those emotions. It's time to allow yourself to detach, bring yourself back to your life, restore your faith in a power greater than you, and remind yourself to focus on your smaller personal universe, which is much easier to manage. In this way, you know that you are a conduit for life's blessings and can share them with others, making this perception of overflow profoundly positive. Be open to receive. You are in an energy now where you can attract in more than you've ever had in your life. That's in the form of love, support, wealth, just an abundance of energy overflow. And it could overwhelm you. And I think, my ones, that could be a little bit of a fear that can get in the way. Be open to receive and believe that you can receive in so much abundance that you have more than you need, and therefore you're able to give and to share. Visualize that now. In fact, let's do that right now together, because I don't trust y'all to do it on your own. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Now close your eyes as you exhale and see yourself with enough to give. Feels good, right? Feels real good. Do that whenever you feel a lack mindset creeping in, or a fear of overflow. Some people are afraid of overflow because they feel like they won't know how to handle a lot of money or a lot of wealth or an abundance of love and support. You don't have to worry about that. And let me get you your final card of advice. It says, Our Lady of Growth Assured. To manifest the dreams and desires of the heart, we need patience and trust in divine timing. Understand that if our creation is birthed too soon or too late, there may be otherwise unnecessary difficulties. There is a natural timing to soul manifestation that we can trust, even if we can only grasp its goodness, grace, and genius in retrospect. Know that Mother Mary is safeguarding your progress. Interestingly so, the song I Am came on as I'm reading this. I feel that's going to be your theme song, and listen to this song. It's going to be one that triggers a spiritual spurt or growth in you every time you listen to it. And maybe even find my video where I actually do a dance for it. It's not this one though. Go into my playlist of my sacred dances and movements and you'll probably find it there. Anyway, it's by Beautiful Chorus featuring India Irie, the amazing India Irie. And I'm sending y'all love and light on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with pile number 2. Hey, pile 2. You were drawn to this Mother Mary card. This is your advice, so it is last. Let's take a look at your pile. Where will you be a year from now if you stay in the same flow? You have the 7 of Wands. The Sun. The Moon reversed. The 2 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups reversed. Where will you be a year from now, my twos, if you stay on the same path? In the same flow. I do see something that you really are passionate about, or it could be someone. You standing your ground, and perhaps you're doing that now, really standing your ground and holding on to something you really believe in and trust. It's going to bring you great joy and happiness. So I don't know if you've already done this, like persevered through something, fought for something you really want, stood persistent and resilient. Because whatever it is, it felt like there were odds against you. But you kept it going. You kept going. I don't know why I'm getting African dancer energy here. Maybe some of you do it, and some of you may want to. If you do, take a class. But yeah, great joy coming in for you a year from now because you persevered and stood your ground for something you really wanted, something you really, really are passionate about. Now, the center here is the Moon reversed. There's some things you just aren't seeing yet that are beneath the surface. Some emotions. It does feel like you may be in a situation where you're juggling something a year from now. Maybe 2 jobs, 2 things you really value, could be 2 people. With the Knight of Cups reversed, you are getting a warning. Ooh, you hit a car? A car, just a truck or something just started up right when I said you're getting a warning. There, a year from now, you may find yourself juggling. I don't know if you're going to be in a situation where you're juggling 2 things you value, such as work or 2 people. Whatever the case may be, there's one that's going to expose themselves as not the one. At this time, you can't see it. This person may already be on your path with you. But I do see it coming down to them and someone else, or this job or this other job. And it's going to spark your emotions that may have been buried, or theirs, to rise to the surface. You might have been successfully juggling something. However, I feel a year from now, you're going to let something go that just doesn't seem sincere, is what I'm getting. Or maybe you were holding on to something or someone that your heart truly isn't into it anymore. A year from now, you're going to let that go. This is what I see as the result of you letting go of something that it feels like it's scary because you're alone and there's people or energy that's telling you can't do it alone. You shouldn't have done what you did. But by staying in your energy and confident, you're going to get the sun, your joy. You're going to be very happy. They're just not letting you see everything right now because there's a need for you to buck up. It's a need for you to get into your confident bag and to trust. Even when you don't see anything showing you that all will be well. It's almost like you're going through a little test of, do you trust or don't you? And if you do trust, then stand your ground behind what you believe, because it's going to bring you great joy. Okay. So what can help you focus right now to level up? I follow the cycles of my body. There's a lot coming up for my tribe about the physical. Okay? I follow the cycles of my body. There's a need for you to focus on the changes and shifts your body's going through. And I do feel for this pile specifically, your body may flow or follow the cycles of the moon. So if the moon is full, which means it's illuminating, it's revealing, you may feel as if a lot of emotions are coming to the surface that have to come out. Your body may feel heavy. You might feel like, I need to move, but I feel heavy. When the moon is new, you might feel a boost. Your body might feel energized. You might feel like, I can do everything I set my mind to. So just really watch the flow of the moon and listen to the cycles your body's going through and act accordingly. Okay? Some of you, your body is going through some changes at this time. Maybe you're at an age where you're going through perimenopause. Maybe some of you men are noticing lower sperm counts. It's just, I feel like this pile here, your body is slowly transitioning. Either you're getting older and you have to pay attention to the cycles of your body, what it's going through, so that you mentally and emotionally can still stay stable and grounded. Or you're a younger person who your body is now upgrading and maturing, and you have to listen to the signs and signals it's giving you for what it needs. All right. How will you have spiritually grown a year from now? The mist. Trust your inner compass, be led from within. A year from now, your inner knowing is going to be so strong that you are not going to have to, you're not going to have to worry. You're just going to be led from your inner knowing, what you feel. Even when things look misty and foggy and you can't see the way forward, your inner knowing is going to be so strong that you will just allow yourself to be led. Which is why I guess a year from now, the moon is reversed. You can't see a lot of things, and maybe you will feel like you're in the mist because you can't see what's ahead. But they're letting you know that a year from now, you'll be so spiritually evolved that you'll trust what you feel guided towards within, and you'll let yourself be led. Lastly, before we get to your final advice, how have you already spiritually involved? How have you already spiritually evolved? Or what have you already spiritually evolved into now? You have the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Wow. This pile, you may have work to do with women or feminine energies or girls or transgender women. There's something about this pile here in an energy of mothering or nurturing. Even if you're a man, I'm seeing like a fatherly parenting type energy from this pile. And I do feel, oops, oh my God. Pile 2, what the blood clot? This is the Healing Waters deck, and it just straight up flipped over onto your read. This has never happened to me before, where another deck that's in the read flipped over. So I'm going to take this card on the bottom that wanted to show itself. That was nuts. Okay, now they're like moving around. They're showing me ride the wave and let it rain. This card wants to come too. We're going to take them, because obviously they had more messages for you than I was prepared to give, my twos. All right. So before we get to these that decided to jump out, let's check your shaman's dream card, which is the cosmic womb. And I read to you from the book. Of course, in my own vibe. I never read it word for word. So this card is all about creativity and the divine feminine. It's like an empress card. The cosmic womb is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. It's the perfect expression of you, imbued with love, incarnate and ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. So this is a change right here. If you've been feeling unsupported or stagnant, as if you haven't been moving forward, you're going to start to feel more inspired at this time. Many ideas are going to come in beckoning for your attention, which is why maybe you're juggling ideas or jobs here more so than a person. But for many of you, it could still be a person with this Knight of Cups here reversed. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now. Intuitively keen, didn't I keep saying your intuition? That inner knowing. With heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in the unseen realms. So dope. Now let's see why all these other cards wanted to jump out for you. That was nuts. The entire deck spilt over, and I would have edited that out, but I'm a firm believer in everything's for a reason. So you have let it rain, allow what is, inevitability and trust. And that's been your message the whole time, that a year from now, staying on the path will lead you to an energy where you just trust. It can rain, it can storm. You have accepted that what is not happening to you, but for you. Therefore, you know that certain things are inevitable in order for you to have the shift and the change you seek. And you just trust the process. That's what they want you to do. You have ride the waves, life lessons and growth. You will get through this. So if you're feeling as if you are not here yet in this sun energy, which is projected for you a year from now, you're going through life lessons right now. You're going through personal development, and you get through whatever you're going through at this time. You'll get through it. Whatever it is you got to stand up against, or whatever you're scared right now to stand your ground for. And making waves. You riding them and making them. Momentum is building. It's your time. Achievement. So they're giving you some extra confirmation. Maybe they're feeling that with this moon reverse, but because you can't see much, that you might be doubting. But they're letting you know the momentum is building. Continue to ride the waves, learn your lessons, integrate them into your life, and you're going to achieve great things, my pal, too. For them to jump out and feel like they had to tell you that, I feel you're going to be someone who gets people to come from their heart. And it doesn't matter what you do for a living. In some way, you're going to influence people to express genuine love, to be in an energy of romance. I feel like this pal loves whimsical, mystical vibes. This is my like fairy pal, elves, and you probably watch Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and Harry Potter and stuff like that. I just feel that for this pal strong. If I'm right, write it in the comments. Yes, I chose pile 2 and I am a fan of fantasy. And yeah, I'm getting that there's something with you with that. Bringing childlike, youthful energy, allowing people that may feel like they can't see the way forward or feel as if they're up against a lot to experience joy. You're a creative, this group. I feel my twos, you are artistic in a way. All these colors makes me think of visual artists. And with so much water showing up for you, a spiritual bath may be calling for you at this time, or spending time by a body of water, an ocean, a lake, a river, a stream, something that you could dip your foot in and connect. All right, that was a lot, twos. Let's get you your advice from Mother Mary. So lastly, it says, Our Lady of Radiant Grace. We were born not to fear our bodies, more about your body, wow, and deny our spirits, but to love the earth and fly with the wings of the Divine Mother's grace. Even with powerful and marvelous wings upon our back, and the perfect current in the air through which to soar into freedom and exhilaration, if we do not trust enough to leap, all that comes to nothing. Faith is your soul's superpower. And that's the advice I have for you today, my twos. Very deep reading, I will say. Wow. I don't even think I remembered at the end of the last read to remind everyone to give this video a thumbs up. But y'all should have already did that. If you're here with Sit With Me, you love these sessions. So give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Please join my army of light workers. We're slowly growing, guys. And read the description for other ways we can vibe. Book your personal reading this year. You've been holding it off for long enough. Okay? Sending y'all so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that God wants to send to you, pal 2. May you embrace it because you're a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with pal 3 later. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to this card. This is your advice, so it will be last. Ooh, little heart crystal wanted to attach to it. So I'm going to leave that there, pink heart quartz. A pink quartz heart. Got a little tongue tied there. So I do feel maybe this is my heart chakra pile. Maybe you guys are spiritually evolving when it comes to love and relationships or love of self. Let's see. So where will you be a year from now if you stay in the same flow, my pal 3s? We have the 8 of Wands reverse. Something's slowing down. Let me see. Are you like cutting people off and blocking people left and right, my 3s? Aha, the 9 of Swords, possibly. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. The 6 of Pentacles reversed. And the Devil reversed. Thank God. Reversed. Okay. So a year from now, my 3s, I do see some grief still, but it does end. It feels like someone you've cut off, or someone who's cut off communication with you, someone you are not talking to or speaking to is giving you a lot of grief right now. I feel that now. Maybe you can't sleep, maybe you're constantly thinking about them or thinking about the situation. Ace of Pentacles being the center. there is a strong feeling of lack. Now, yeah, with the Six of Pentacles reversed as well, there is a feeling of putting your energy or money, investing in something and not getting anything back from it. Could be something or someone. I'm just getting a vibe for you that a year from now, you're going to free yourself from something you obsessed over, or someone that obsessed over you is going to be released. For some of you, my threes, you may have had negative energy working against you for a minute. Maybe people doing black magic in some cases. You may have had people just thinking about you in a negative way and not realizing that it's not all you. You've cut someone or some people off that are not happy about that, or someone has done that to you and you're not happy. Whatever the case may be, there's an energy through the year leading up to a year from now of grieving some loss, someone you cut off, someone that cut you off, something that makes it difficult for you to sleep. By walking away from this person, you feel like you lost something when it comes to prosperity. Maybe they were a financial supplier, or maybe they were someone you gave a lot to and you never received anything back from them and you had to go your own way. It was something very that you obsess over, or they think about you a lot, or you think about them. Whatever the case is, a year from now, you're going to free yourself from this energy. You will not be in this vibe that feels like you're in right now. Okay? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles reversed next to the Devil reversed, it gives me a feeling that this situation, you feel stuck in an energy of lack right now, and it's going to flip. It's going to change once you free yourself from this vibe. Not getting enough sleep, worrying about finances or about someone that is no longer in your life. You could be grieving someone who died, or you could be grieving someone who you had to release, or someone who released you. Whatever the case may be, don't let it be a reflection on you. Free yourself from that mindset. It's not you, okay? In this case, what is you is sitting in the energy of depression, sadness, and it's okay to mourn, but you have to mourn and pull yourself out of it. Mourn and then pull yourself out of it. You can't sit in the energy of mourning and grief. Okay? Let me see what else we got for you. So what can help you focus right now to level up? My threes, my thoughts are empowering and loving. You have to change your mindset. Shift your thoughts. This gives me starseed energy, connection to your star ancestors, a connection to higher ups. Watch your thoughts. Affirm positive, loving things, okay? That's how you can shift things now, by shifting out of this mindset and think of things that empower you and that are loving for you. Love on you, my threes, okay? So how will you have spiritually grown a year from now? Plunge. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. So a year from now, you aren't going to be in this energy of just sitting and mourning and grieving. You're going to be immersed in some kind of spiritually healing, feels like a workshop for many of you. You're going to join some kind of course. It says it's time. Maybe you're worried about money, but it says don't hold back. Go for this opportunity. Just dive in, okay? Take the plunge. So a year from now, you're going to be at a point where you are deeply involved in some kind of spiritual work. And I feel a up leveling, like I'm seeing a workshop. So either you're in one now that is going to, by next year, have you in a whole nother place, like open you up to dive even deeper, or you're going to dive in a year to something. But I'm getting the feeling for you, my threes, that they're saying the time is now. Don't hold back. Go for it. Dive in. And a year from now, you will see a reflection of how you've grown. And perhaps this will be gone. This would be upright. And everything will be upright. And this will be gone. You never know. Free will. You can always change. Okay? So lastly, who have you already spiritually evolved into now? Vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Looks like you are letting go of the ego. Interesting. I'm going to go to the book for you. Last time I went to the book for the last pile, the entire box of healing water cards spilled out. I thought it was going to happen again just now, but it didn't. All right, so let's look at the vanishing mirror. So, ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness, becoming a vessel of possibility. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over here, well, that might be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. We are all products of our conditioning, so remember that this is part of the human experience, yet you are not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect. Even if it appears ambitious, it's still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone, when you focus too much on yourself. This way, you become a servant of the ego. It edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. Let your self-definition soften. Move beyond the veil to your potential. A magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again. Who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? Nothing less is required of you now. In this moment, let go of who you think you are and allow a new you to emerge. You will recognize yourself as what you are, a partner in co-creation in service to the divine. Doesn't it feel good? So that's where you are right now. You are letting ego go, realizing you are a co-creator with the divine, and letting go of any conditioned ideas of who you're supposed to be. All right. You did need this extra little love today, my pile threes. Get you your final advice. Some of you might want to get some pink quartz. And it says, Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. So vast is the scale of divine intelligence unfolding in perfect wisdom throughout the universe that our mind cannot grasp it. Miraculous grace is unfathomable to anything other than the trusting heart that needs no explanation. Offer up your fears, doubts, and reasons why something cannot heal. Then your soul can receive the blessing of the Sacred Heart that holds resolution for all matters within its kind genius. This is Mother Mary letting you know that you can heal, and maybe it will feel like a miracle to you. Whatever loss that you're grieving, you can heal from it. And I'm sending you so much love and healing energy, my pile threes, for whatever you're grieving at this time. Whoever you're grieving, I'm sending you so much love. I hope this reading resonated with you. This is what I have for you, my threes. I would beckon many of you to book a personal reading so we could go a little deeper into what it is that has you in an energy of grief and help you work through it. I'm a trauma expert. I'm a grief expert, tarot expert. I'm just a master life coach, and I'm here for you. So anyway, read the description for ways you could vibe with me. Give me a thumbs up if this resonated with you. Please subscribe if you're new here. Hashtag 1 million light workers in the comments if you just subscribed and you're new. And do it even if you're not. Let's get it going. Let's get the tribe in. Calling them in. All right, I'm dwelling too long here with y'all. Y'all probably already clicked me off if this was your pal. But anyway, I'm still going to send you some light and love. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my light tribe. And I'll be back with pal 4 later. Hey pal 4, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to this beautiful card. So this is your final message, and that will be last. Let's take a look at where you will be a year from now if you stay in the same flow, my pal 4s. You have the King of Wands reverse. I love the artwork on these cards. You have the Three of Wands reversed. You have the Star reversed. What is going on, my 4s? Even the 3s had a little bit of a rough patch, but nothing you can't get through. You have the Five of Cups. And you have the Emperor. Got so many different messages for you guys. Let me take a minute to take them all in. Okay. There's something that you have your heart set on, like you feel very passionate about. It could be a goal or it could be a career move, I'm feeling. Whatever it is, there's a lack of confidence and faith that it's going to manifest. Perhaps you put your energy towards this before, or you have been for quite some time, and you've been disappointed. And you're ready to give up. You feel like maybe you've been through a lot of tough hardships up to now, and it has done a number on your confidence, your ambition, your determination, your ability to trust and to know that what you wish for and want is coming in. It's just you're only seeing where your wishes have not been fulfilled or where you were disappointed. But the Emperor is here. So for many of you, either you are leaving someone that was not fitting your energy anymore. But in leaving them, you kind of gave up and lost faith in finding what you want or getting what you wish for. And they're letting you know a year from now, it does come in. Though you might not see it, you might not feel like it, you will get what you wish for, what you're working for, what you want. It's like you don't see it right now because you're focused on what is going wrong. And you're not seeing these 2 cups here of what is going right and what still could go right. Don't lose the faith is what I'm hearing. Because a year from now, you're going to be bossed up. Some of you, this is a career move that you're afraid to make because it's disappointed you in the past. Maybe you didn't get the recognition you wanted or the finances. And then for some of you, this is a flip in a masculine energy that was once close to you. Like leaving it behind, him or the person behind. But not really trusting where you're being guided. A lot of fear. A lot of worry that things will just spill. But they're assuring you that a year from now, the energy is either you're calling in an emperor, or you're going to be the emperor. So try to focus on the positive, is what I'm hearing, and take steps towards your goals little by little by little, knowing that you're being guided. I'm hearing divine timing for this pile. Everything is happening in divine time. You have to trust. You have to trust. Okay. So what could help you focus now to level up? Wow. I release negative thoughts about myself and my life. Doing this right now is what can help you level up. It's your negative thinking that has you in this energy. But a year from now, you are going to be an emperor, or you're going to have an emperor in your life, a good one. He's not reversed. He's a good leader, a good boss, or a good father. Very balanced emotionally, very intelligent, warm energy. So stop thinking negatively based off of past experiences and look at the good in your life. Because you have a lot of good. You're here. You're online. You have an internet connection. You have something that you can use to get online. There are many, and trust me, I've been around the world. There are many who can't say that. Most of you are going to get off of this reading and get something to eat. There are many who can't say that. So look around at the beauty and the great things you have in your life and stop focusing on the things that didn't go the way you wanted them to go. And let's reverse this star and revive your faith and your trust. Okay? How will you have spiritually grown a year from now? Wow. Planetary wave. Soul mission. Trust the inner call. Soul team. Wow. My fours, you have a deep, 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 deep mission on this planet. A planetary wave means it just feels like you're meant to affect the planet in some way with what you are meant to do, or your calling in some way. Deeply connected to the ancestors, but I'm also hearing star ancestors as well, and deities, ascended masters. You have a soul mission that you're being called to. Don't lose the faith and lose your direction. Your soul team will be with you. A year from now, you're going to feel so covered, like you're never alone. Maybe you're already feeling that vibe. I can feel for many of you your trust and your faith reviving. That's why I turned that star back up right. You're leaving behind this energy of self-doubt, and we're going to go towards faith and trusting and knowing that what we desire is going to manifest. Yeah, we've had some spills, but those spills are what built you to be this strong emperor. So a year from now, you'll be heavy in your soul mission with your soul team, following your inner calling, whatever that may be. So who have you already spiritually evolved into now? And you have the wall. Obstacles. Obstacles. Is that where you are right now? So, oh shit. This is about to happen to this pile. Okay, so I'm going to pull y'all a few more cards. Once again, the Healing Waters deck wants to spill onto the table, but I caught it. But what I'm going to do is I am going to pull you a card from there, and then I will read you from the Shaman's Journey about the wall. But what I feel right now where you are spiritually, just intuitionally, I feel you are going through an initiation or like a test where there are many challenges you're being faced with at this time, just to see your resilience, your persistence, how much you truly trust and have faith. Because at the end of these obstacles is this bright light here. All right, so let me see what else did the healing waters want to tell you. I'm just going to dig in and pull out. Dig in and pull out. I guess the younger generation would say pause. My daughter probably cringed. All right, the water oracle. Wow. Psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. Well, there's your confirmation. You are intuitive. You are psychic. The visions you get, act on them, okay? Trust your inner calling. You're being guided. Your soul team is guiding you towards your destiny. All right? This is your destiny. You're meant to be an emperor or with an emperor. But you got to stop thinking negatively about yourself and your life. You have done a lot of good. To get the water oracle, you are just overflowing energy of love. This is like overflow. There's overflow. It just feels like an overflowing energy of love. My fours, you might... Nope. I was going to say if you were attracted to another pile, you should listen to it too, but pile 2 feels connected to this pile, and maybe that's because I felt drawn to 2 and 4. I hate to put my energy into the readings, but sometimes spirit guides me to do the readings because I need a message as well. And it's just some confirmation if you're at this pile that you are gifted intuitively, and I do feel that there may be more you can do to expand your intuition. So if you do readings, you need to get into some workshop that helps you to develop more of your gifts. If you have always wanted to, you should get into a workshop that helps you to learn and expand more of those gifts. And if you already feel like, oh, I'm a confident reader, then there's something you need to do to level up at this time. Maybe get a certification to add to that ability. But yeah, you are an oracle, my pal fours. It's just your negative thinking sometimes that can get in the way of your faith and your gifts. So let's check out the wall. Okay. So it says obstacles, being inconvenienced by life, detours, and non-action. There are moments in your life when you are so geared up, so sure that you are on track with such drive and momentum that you are shocked and confused when you encounter a wall. I've been there. I have been there. This unpredictability occurs within your this unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan, regardless of if you've done everything right in alignment with the divine. It's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel the plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. Maybe you've been trying really hard to manifest something, my pal fours, and you haven't seen it manifesting. That's why you're upset here. But they're letting you know you are manifesting it. It is manifesting. It's just that now it's time for you to pause and maybe reassess and see what's next. And anyway, life on life's terms will override your best laid plans. Yes, as inconvenient as it may seem, this experience is an important reminder that you are a human being, not a human doing. Perhaps you're being reminded of your mortality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe where your destiny intersects with others. Your life may be meant to serve another purpose at this moment, and your attention meant to be directed elsewhere. Consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. And I think you're realizing that that's what you're spiritually evolving into now, is realizing that obstacles are not meant to stop you, but meant to get your attention, to pause, to focus somewhere else that's more meant for you. All right, so consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it's because all you desire and have set in motion needs time to coalesce into form, because maybe what you desire is so big that it takes time, okay? Could it be that all the elements are not yet in place for its manifestation to be for the highest good of all? Patience is required now, and I feel you have evolved into a state where you are patient. And the wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be walled off from you. So if you feel blocked from something that you feel is your just due, they're confirming for you that it is for you. If it's there when you are finished with this break, this pause, this time of grace that you're getting from the Most High. You're getting a period of grace where you can rest, where you can have fun, where you can explore other things. God got you at this time. Don't worry about finances. Do what calls to your heart's passion. Where you feel you need to focus now is where you should be focused, okay? And lastly, let's get your advice from Mother Mary. And the card says, Our Lady of Answered Prayers. Every Mother Mary advice card has been so fitting for each pal. Our Lady asks you to reach out to her, for there is healing within yourself and your life that can now happen through her intervention. All matters can be resolved through her grace. She knows what is happening and what is needed. Whatever comes from your heart is the most powerful prayer. Ask for her assistance and trust that your prayers are even now being answered. That's what I got for you, my Power Fours. I don't even have anything else to add to this. This was a very thorough read. Keep the faith and be patient and trust. You are meant a year from now to be in a position with the Emperor, or you will be the Emperor. Many of you, I see it beginning within a month's time or less, if you do the work that you were told to do here, which is trust the inner call and release negative thoughts about yourself and your life. That's what I got for you, my powerfuls. Please give me a thumbs up if this resonated with you. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Hashtag 1 million lightworkers in the comments so I know that you are a part of my tribe. Read the description for other ways we could vibe. Some of you may be interested in joining my S.T.E.A.M Intuitive Guide and Tarot Expert certification course. That link is in the description. And yeah, just join the tribe. Join my private Facebook group so you can always be in the know of what's going on and we can all level up together because we're all connected. If you're here, you are most likely a part of my light tribe. So on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my light tribe. And I'll be back with a healing dance that will help you relieve grief the S.T.E.A.M way. Bye for now. The dance, LAMBAN, can be used so many different ways. I've used it to just clear the energy of the body. I've used it to connect to the divine. And today, you're going to learn how to use LAMBAN, Mavi LAMBAN, to relieve grief, to let go of mourning. We've released many people, many places, many things, but we've also lost people in the physical as well. So we have to take time to grieve. So let's do a quick warm-up and get ready to learn the dance LAMBAN. Start from the head and roll right. Reverse. stretch over to the right just to stretch out the waistline. Reach. Other way. Again. Other side. Reverse it. Ribs. Double time. Contract, release. And bend those knees. Double time. Add your legs. We're gonna step. Keep those knees bent. Stay grounded. Faster. Just your legs. Up. Sinews back. That's why you don't do active exercise. And up. And back. Reach up. Stretch out your shoulders and reach. Bend your knees. Straighten them up. Bend one more time. And up. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the movements. They're pretty simple. So breathe, relax. Okay, so the first movement is a side step. Step together, step together, step together. Slowing it down. Because initially we're going to do it slow as we slowly clear our energy and release the feeling of grief or let it out if you've been suppressing it. So your arms are clearing your energy, just clear, front and back. Pick it up. Step, step together, step together. Okay, that's step is really about letting go of the grief, letting it out. This is just letting it out, okay? Letting it out your body, out of your system, out of your womb, wherever you suppress it. Now, the second, third, and fourth move all have the same feet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna add the arms. Okay? Feet never change. The first set of arms, you're taking love into your heart and sending it out. This is an act of forgiveness for yourself and for those that you've lost. Because sometimes, even when someone passes away, we blame them for leaving us. Or we blame ourselves. Maybe they were ill and we were taking care of them and we feel we messed up. Or maybe they're still living and you feel guilt for having to let that energy go. Send it love. 1, 2, 3. Now pick it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now same feet. We're going to switch the arms. Taking love and light in from the divine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Notice my head. I turn my third eye up to meet this lightning energy, to get the clearing, the clarity that I need. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, the last movement with the same feet. Now, you're sending all that light and love you just received, and sending it out to everyone, because you're light worker. Pick it up. Now, the last step is the final release, the final letting go. Your feet are stepping, step, step, and you're grounded and connected to Mama Earth, so you're getting emotional support through this moment of finally clearing your heart chakra of what's been weighing you down, all of this grief, and you send it out, out. Let go and let God take care of it. Let your ancestors take care of it. We're gonna pick it up. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. I think we're ready to put it all together. We're gonna do it one time, slow, as you are processing your emotions. Okay? And then we're gonna do it up tempo, as you're finally ready to just let it all out. If you feel emotional, if you feel anger, let that out. If you feel sadness, let that out. If you feel like just smiling because you feel lighter, do that. Okay. So we're going to do this again. Slow, so that you can process the feelings, work through them, and then up tempo, so that you can let them go and be free. Let's go. Slow the first time, and just follow me for the cues to switch the steps. So we start with the side step. Ready? Slow. Feel yourself just moving the energy around you. Clearing it. Transforming it. We're going to switch steps. Second step. 1, 2, 3. Feel that heart chakra lightening up, opening up. Same legs, different arms, bring it in. Take that healing, loving, light energy in. Same feet, arms, send that blood out. Now we're going to send it all the way. Let go and let God. That's it. Make sure your hand is intentionally placed at the heart chakra. And let's step. Gonna pick it up. Start feeling good. You're letting go of a lot of baggage. 5, 6, 5, 6. Let's go. 1, 2, 3 feet. Let's go. Take that loving light in. Send it out. Let go and let God. Go. Woo! That felt good. Let's bring it down now. Bring it down. Walk with me. Breathe. Take some loving from our heart, from your ancestors, from your spiritual guides, and from God, the Most High. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. In and out. In this time, all the way up. Exhale. Curl over. Breathe. Roll up from the base of your spine. Your head should come up flat. Ready, go. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sit With Me. I hope you were able to release and let go a lot of grief, a lot of mourning, a lot of stuff that we hold within ourselves internally that we don't share, we don't ask for help. Well, the help is here. So I hope that this did help you. And anytime you feel like you need some assistance getting